Welcome to Improve English with Podcast. I'm very happy you're here today. Today, we're going to talk about something very meaningful: how to describe your creative passion and your life vision in professional English. This is not just about vocabulary, it's about expressing who you are, your dreams, your purpose, your direction in life. Many learners know English, but when someone asks, "What are you passionate about?" or "Where do you see yourself in the future?" they feel stuck.
Yes, that's exactly me. When someone asks me that question, my mind goes blank. I have ideas, but I don't know how to say them clearly.
That's very normal. You're not alone in this. Today, we will help you speak naturally about your passion and your vision, step by step, with simple English and real-life examples.
That sounds really helpful because I feel like when I speak, I sound too basic. Like, I like this, I like that, but it doesn't sound strong.
Yes, I understand. You want your English to sound more meaningful, more confident. So let's start with something simple. First question: what is passion? Passion means something you deeply care about, something that gives you energy, something you enjoy doing even when it's difficult.
Hmm, okay. So passion is not just I like something, it's stronger than that.
Exactly. Like is light, passion is deep. For example, instead of saying, "I like design," you can say, "I'm passionate about design," or "I have a strong passion for design."
Oh, that already sounds more professional.
Yes. Let's practice together. Repeat after me. I'm passionate about.
I'm passionate about.
Good. Now add your own idea.
I'm passionate about helping people learn new things.
That's beautiful, very natural and meaningful. Now let's build a longer sentence. You can say, "I'm passionate about helping people learn new things because I enjoy sharing knowledge."
Ah, adding because makes it clearer.
Exactly. When you explain your passion, always answer two things: what you love, why you love it. This makes your English stronger and more natural.
I think I understand, but sometimes I feel shy to talk about my passion. It feels too personal.
That's a very honest feeling. Many people feel the same. But remember, when you talk about your passion, you are not showing off. You are simply sharing your story. And in professional situations, like job interviews, people want to understand you.
So it's actually important to share.
Yes, very important. Now, let's imagine a real situation. You are in a job interview. The interviewer asks, "What are you passionate about?" Let's try a simple answer. "I'm passionate about creative work, especially content creation, because I enjoy expressing ideas and connecting with people."
Wow, that sounds really smooth.
Let's break it down. I'm passionate about creative work. This is your main idea. Especially content creation. This is your focus. Because I enjoy expressing ideas and connecting with people.
Oh, it's like a structure.
Yes, exactly. Simple structure helps you speak clearly. Now let's try another example. I'm passionate about improving my communication skills because I want to connect better with people from different cultures.
That sounds very useful for real life.
Yes, and notice something important. We use simple words, no difficult vocabulary, but the meaning is strong.
I like that because sometimes I think I need very advanced English and I get nervous.
You don't need complicated English, you need clear English. Clarity is more powerful than complexity.
That makes me feel more relaxed.
Good, that's the goal. Now, let's move to the next idea: life vision. This sounds big, but don't worry, we'll make it simple. Your life vision is how you see your future, what kind of life you want, what kind of person you want to become.
Hmm, that sounds a little difficult to explain.
Yes, it can feel that way, but we can make it simple with a few sentence patterns. For example, in the future, I want to, my goal is to, I see myself. These are very useful.
Oh, I know those phrases, but I don't use them often.
Let's practice. Repeat after me. In the future, I want to.
In the future, I want to...
Now complete the sentence.
In the future, I want to build a career where I can be creative and help others.
That's excellent. Very natural and clear. Now let's make it a little stronger. You can say, in the future, I want to build a meaningful career where I can use my creativity to inspire and help others.
Oh, adding meaningful and positive impact makes it sound deeper.
Exactly. Now listen to this full answer. I'm passionate about creative work, especially storytelling, because I enjoy expressing ideas. In the future, I want to build a meaningful career where I can use my creativity to inspire and help others.
Wow, that sounds like a complete answer.
Yes, and that's the goal. Not perfect English, but a clear story about you.
I think, gentle tone, I'm starting to understand how to speak from inside, not just from memory.
That's a beautiful way to say it. And that's where real confidence begins. I think the hardest part for me is when someone asks a follow-up question. Like, after I say my passion, they ask, how did you discover that? And then I get nervous again. I don't know what to say next. That's a very important moment because the first answer is just the beginning. The real conversation happens after that. So today, let's practice how to continue your answer naturally. When someone asks, how did you discover your passion? You can think of it like telling a small story. A story? That sounds a bit scary. It doesn't have to be a big story, just a simple moment from your life. You can use this structure. First experience, what happened, what you felt. For example, I discovered my passion for communication when I started working on group projects in school. I noticed that I enjoyed sharing ideas and helping others understand things. It made me feel confident and useful. Oh, that actually sounds simple. It's like explaining a memory. Exactly. You're just sharing a real experience. Let's try with you. I'll ask, how did you discover your passion for learning communication? Okay. I discovered it when I started watching English videos online. At first, I just wanted to understand, but then I realized I enjoyed learning how to express myself. It made me feel more confident. That's very good. You used simple sentences, but your message is clear. I feel like when I speak slowly, I can say better sentences. Yes, slow is powerful. Fast is not always better. That's good to hear, because sometimes I feel pressure to speak fast. Don't rush. Clarity is more important than speed. Now let's move to another common follow-up question. Why is this passion important to you? Yeah, that's another difficult one. Let's make it simple. You can say, it's important to me because, and then explain how it connects to your life. For example, it's important to me because it helps me grow as a person and connect with others. That sounds very natural. Yes, and you can also add emotion. For example, it's important to me because it gives me a sense of purpose. Sense of purpose. I like that phrase. It's a very useful phrase. It means you feel your life has meaning. Ah, that's powerful. Let's practice again. Why is your passion important to you? It's important to me because it helps me become more confident and connect with people from different backgrounds. Excellent. You're building strong answers now. I feel more comfortable now. But sometimes I feel like my answers are still too short. That's a great observation. To make your answer longer, you can add one more idea, an example. For example, it's important to me because it helps me grow as a person. For example, when I practice speaking English, I feel more confident in conversations. Oh, adding "for example" makes it longer naturally. Yes, and it makes your answer more real. Now let's combine everything into a longer answer. I'm passionate about improving my communication skills because I enjoy expressing ideas. I discovered this when I started learning English and practicing speaking. It was difficult at first, but over time I became more confident. This is important to me because it helps me grow and connect with others. For example, when I speak confidently, I can share my thoughts more clearly. Wow, that sounds like a full conversation answer. Yes, and you're building it step by step. Now let's explore another real-life situation. Imagine you're talking to a colleague or a new friend. They ask, "What motivates you in your work?" I would probably say something very simple. That's okay. Let's improve it together. Instead of saying, "I want to be successful," you can say, "I'm motivated by growth and learning." That sounds more professional. Yes. Or you can say, "I'm motivated by the opportunity to improve myself and create something meaningful." Oh, create something meaningful sounds very nice. Let's practice. What motivates you? I'm motivated by learning new things and improving my skills, especially in communication. Excellent. Now add a reason. Because I want to become more confident and connect better with people. Perfect. You're creating natural flow now. It feels easier when I follow a structure. Yes, structure gives you support. Now let's go deeper emotionally. Sometimes your passion comes from a challenge, a difficulty, a struggle. That's true. For example, growing up, I found it difficult to express myself. That's why I became passionate about communication, because I want to overcome that challenge. Oh, that feels very real. Yes, and it makes your story more human. People connect with honesty. I think I have something like that. Would you like to try? Okay. Before, I was very shy and didn't speak much. I found it difficult to express my ideas. That's why I became interested in improving my communication skills, because I want to feel more confident when I speak. That's beautiful, very honest and powerful. I didn't expect that. It feels emotional. Yes, and that emotion makes your English stronger. I see. So it's not just about grammar. Exactly. It's about connection. Now let's practice a longer role play. I will be the interviewer. You answer naturally. Okay, I'm ready. What are you passionate about? I'm passionate about improving my communication skills, especially in English, because I want to express my ideas clearly and connect with people. How did you discover this passion? I discovered it when I started learning English online. At first, I was shy, but over time, I realized I enjoyed speaking and sharing ideas. Why is it important to you? It's important to me because it helps me grow as a person and connect with others. For example, when I can communicate clearly, I feel more comfortable in conversations. What is your future goal? My goal is to continue improving my communication skills and use them in my career to work with people from different backgrounds. That was excellent. Very natural, clear, and confident. I feel proud of that. You should be. You're not just learning English, you're expressing yourself. But sometimes in real life, people speak very fast, and I don't understand everything. Then I panic. That's very real. When that happens, remember this. You don't need to understand everything. You only need to understand the main idea. And if you don't understand, you can ask. But I feel shy to ask. That's okay. Let's give you simple phrases. Sorry, could you repeat that? Can you say that again more slowly? Do you mean? Oh, do you mean is useful. Yes, it shows you're trying to understand. Now let's practice a mini situation. I speak fast. So what motivates you in your long-term career development? Okay. Sorry, could you repeat that more slowly? Very good. Now I speak slower. What motivates you in your career? I'm motivated by learning and improving my skills, especially in communication. Excellent. See, you can control the conversation. That makes me feel more confident. Good. Confidence grows step by step. Now let's talk about one more important idea: sounding natural. Sometimes learners sound too textbook. Yes, I feel that too. To sound more natural, you can use small connectors, like, actually, to be honest, I think. Oh, I use I think a lot. That's good. It makes your speech softer and more natural. For example, to be honest, I'm still exploring my passion, but I really enjoy learning new things. Oh, that sounds very real. Yes, real English is not perfect. It's honest and clear. I like that idea. Now let's do one final extended answer. Try to speak freely. Okay, to be honest, I'm still exploring my passion, but I'm really interested in improving my communication skills. I discovered this when I started learning English and practicing speaking. It was difficult at first, but over time, I became more confident. This is important to me because I want to express myself clearly and connect with people. In the future, I hope to use these skills in my career and continue growing. That was wonderful. Clear, natural, and meaningful. I feel like I can finally say what I want to say. And that's the goal. Not perfect English, but true expression. Now, let's keep building that confidence even more. Now, let's take everything you've built and make it even more natural in real life. Because in real conversations, people don't always ask perfect questions. Sometimes they ask in unexpected ways. For example, so, what drives you? What keeps you going? What do you really want to do in life?
Yeah, those questions feel more casual, but also more difficult. I don't know how to answer them naturally.
That's a great point. When questions are more casual, your answer can be more relaxed. You don't need to sound too formal. For example, what drives you? You can say, I think what really drives me is the chance to keep learning and improving myself.
Oh, I think what really drives me. That sounds very natural.
Yes, and you can pause naturally when you speak. Pauses are not mistakes. They give you time to think.
That's good, because I pause a lot.
That's okay. Pauses can make you sound more thoughtful. Now, let's explore a deeper answer. What keeps you going? You can say, to be honest, what keeps me going is the feeling that I'm growing, even in small ways.
That sounds emotional.
Yes, and emotional language is powerful when it's simple. You don't need big words. You need honest words.
I think I understand that now.
Good. Now let's move to one of the most important moments, when you talk about your life vision in a longer way. Not just one sentence, but a small story about your future.
That sounds a bit challenging.
We'll do it step by step. You can build your answer in 3 parts: your present, your direction, and your future. Let me show you. Right now, I'm focused on improving my communication skills and gaining more confidence. I'm working towards becoming better at expressing my ideas. In the future, I hope to build a career where I can use these skills to connect with people and make a positive impact.
Oh, that feels very clear.
Yes, because it follows a simple flow. Now let's try together.
Okay, I'll try. Right now, I'm learning English and practicing speaking every day. I'm working towards becoming more confident when I communicate. In the future, I hope to use English in my career and connect with people from different countries.
That's excellent. Very natural and very real.
I feel like I'm really saying something meaningful now.
You are. And this is something important to remember. You don't need a perfect dream. You need a clear direction.
That takes a lot of pressure away.
Exactly. Now, let's practice a full real-life conversation. Imagine you are at a networking event. You meet someone new. I'll start the conversation.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hi, nice to meet you. What do you enjoy doing?
Nice to meet you too. I really enjoy learning new things, especially improving my communication skills.
That's interesting. What made you interested in that?
I think it started when I realized I had difficulty expressing my ideas. Over time, I began to enjoy learning how to communicate more clearly.
That's great. What are your goals for the future?
My goal is to continue improving my communication skills and use them in my career to connect with people from different backgrounds.
That sounds like a meaningful goal.
Thank you. I believe communication is very important, and I want to keep growing in this area.
That was very smooth.
It actually felt like a real conversation.
Yes, because you were not memorizing, you were expressing.
I think that's the biggest change for me.
And that change is very powerful. Now, before we finish, I want to give you a simple daily practice. Just one small habit. Every day, take 1 minute and answer this question. What am I working towards right now? Speak out loud. Use simple English.
That sounds easy to do.
Yes, and over time, your answers will become clearer, stronger, more confident.
I like that. It feels practical.
And one more thing. Don't be afraid of simple English. Simple does not mean weak. Simple means clear.
That's something I will remember.
Good. And if you ever feel stuck, just come back to these simple patterns. I'm passionate about. I discovered it when. It's important to me because. I'm working towards. In the future, I hope to.
Those patterns really help me organize my thoughts.
Exactly. They are your support. And slowly, you won't need to think about them anymore. They will become natural.
I feel more confident now, not just in English, but in talking about myself.
That's a very important step. Because when you can talk about yourself clearly, you can connect with the world more easily.
Thank you. This really helped me.
You're always welcome. And to everyone listening, remember this. Your story matters, your voice matters, and your English does not need to be perfect to be powerful. Just speak, slowly, clearly, honestly, and step by step, your confidence will grow. Thank you for spending this time with us today. We're very happy you're here learning with us. Keep practicing, keep growing, and we'll talk again very soon.